So Aaron, it's been quite a year for you, hasn't it, with Huddersfield?
Yeah, it's been an amazing season. Loved every minute, and it worked out perfectly in the end, and I'll never forget it.
Obviously, getting to the playoffs was brilliant. It was quite dramatic against Sheff Wednesday. The final itself, what will your memories of that day be?
It was a very special day. Yeah, the stadium was full, playing at Wembley. Yeah, I'll definitely never forget it. And it was up to this day, it was the biggest game of my life. So yeah, it's hard to beat topping it off like we did, dramatically winning on penalties in the end. So.
And you kept your nerve on your spot kick. What were you thinking when you were walking up?
I was terrified, as you can expect. But yeah, lots of negative things were coming into my head, but I just tried to block it out and think positive, just concentrate on what I was doing, and lucky enough, the keeper went the other way and went in. So.
Do you watch the keeper's eyes? How do you sort of suss it out, or is it a bit of luck and a bit of skill?
You definitely need a bit of luck, because if the keeper really goes into the corner that you go and goes early, they can save it. So you need that sort of luck. But if you hit it hard in the corner, then it's difficult for him. So yeah, I was lucky enough. Did that, and yeah, I'm happy that went in.
It looked like it was going against you, didn't it? It seemed that I think we were Reading 3-1 up at one point. From going from one extreme to actually the winning penalty going in and the celebrations with the fans. How did you feel personally when that one went in?
It's hard to describe moments like that, but yeah, just so happy, so much joy and weight off my shoulders and everyone else's, and just so happy for everyone that was there and all the Huddersfield fans. It's very special for them, and yeah, I'm just very proud. I was very proud.
And the reception, there was quite a few people turned out. How many did they estimate turned out for the homecoming?
Just all I seen was heads
And
on the top of the bus.
What sort of reception did you personally get? Did you have to go up one by one to do a speech and stuff?
No, we went up on the stage one by one, and everyone got big cheers and that. But they just randomly asked questions, and yeah, they asked me a question, something about what's going to happen next season.
Yeah.
This is
the fans let you know what they thought.
Yeah. No, it's been great.
Well, whatever happens with Huddersfield, you couldn't ask for a more memorable season as a Player of the Year.
Yeah, when I first knew I was going to Huddersfield, we looked into like everything about the club and where they finished last year and stuff like that. They finished like 19th, so I was just trying to think, play as many games as I can, see where that goes, and try and, if they stay up, then that'll be all right. But yeah, to go on to make the playoffs and then go through all the playoffs and win the finals, yeah, I could never have imagined it, and it's been a perfect year.
And I mean, it has been a hard road for you to get to this stage, hasn't it? I mean, you're at Bolton and then St Mirren, and then you went back to Sydney.
Yeah, Western.
Was there times when you wondered if it was going to work out for you in professional football?
Definitely. No, when I went back from Scotland, I always had in my head I wanted to come back to Europe. That was my goal. So, but as the years went on in the A-League, I think it's difficult to get out of Australia, because I think over here they don't really appreciate it that much, the standard. Yeah. So, but I just kept going and keep trying to improve in my game, and lucky enough, yeah, Manchester City took a punt on me, and so grateful they gave me the opportunity to come back to Europe, and yeah,
And you could have stayed in Australia and been, is it Mark Bosnich said he thought you're the best Australian footballer in the world right now. So you could have been maybe an even bigger star in your homeland. But did you have that desire to just make it where so many Australians have made it in the past, but not so many of late?
Yeah, there's well, I don't know how many years ago, maybe 5 years ago, a bit more. There's the golden generation, they call it, in Australia, where all the players were playing in the top leagues, like Viduka and Kuhl and Cahill. They're all in strong positions at their clubs, playing Premier League, Serie A, stuff like that. So yeah, it's been a while since there's been a bunch of Australians doing that. So yeah, hopefully in the future there's more Australian players that can reach the top leagues and become important players for the team.
Do you feel like a little bit of a flag bearer for your nation? Upcoming Australian kids might have thought that, you know, getting to the Premier League was a step too far for them, but when they see what you're doing, do you think, and the feedback you're getting from home, is it all very positive?
Yeah, the feedback's been very positive, and they're all following me, and yeah, they're very happy for me, and yeah, I'm sure they want to see me do well, and yeah, but it's obviously great if I could inspire some young kids to chase their dreams, and can become reality if you never give up and yeah, keep going, and it can happen, because I'm 26 now. It's a bit older than what's normal, but to be coming over here, just never give up, and it could happen.
And swapping Sydney and Melbourne for the West Yorkshire Moors, how do you find living in England? I mean, lots of Australians settle here really well because of the language and culture and stuff, but it is a world away from where you were born and stuff. How have you adapted to that?
It was quite an easy transition for me this time, because when I was younger I was playing for Bolton, and that was more difficult, adapting to everything, but it helps. English obviously makes it a lot easier compared to going to a country where you don't speak the language. But yeah, I've really enjoyed being in England this year. My family, very happy. My partner's Scottish, so it's only a few hours drive up the road for her to see her family, and yeah, it was very easy this time around.
Do you not miss the old great whites swimming around?
I don't really go too far in the ocean, so I'm not afraid of them.
And City fans have been keeping up with your progress. It is something that you're proud of, isn't it? The association with the club. And you were the star of our Loan Watch series on the website for most of the season. Have you had much interaction with City fans and contact, stuff like that?
Yeah, lots of stuff on like social media and stuff like that. Just wishing me all the best and following me and stuff like that. But yeah, and some people I've met on the streets wishing me well and all that. So it's been amazing, and I'm glad that they're behind me and believing in me as well. So it's been great.
I reckon you must be feeling a little bit tired now. To my calculations, this is 20 more games than you've ever played in the season before. Are you feeling it, or do you feel good, or has it been pretty intense?
Yeah, it's definitely been a big difference from previous seasons, but I always looked at all the top players in the world, and they always play like 50 games plus a year. I always wanted to see if I could do it, and this season I've realised what it is to actually do that. So yeah, it's not easy at all. But I love playing football, and it's the best game. I just keep, every time there's a game I want to play, and even if I'm tired, I don't care.
So what's your plans for the summer now, Aaron?
I go away with Australia tomorrow for international games. We've got qualifiers and a friendly, and then we've got the Confederations Cup. So it's more football, and that's what you want when everything's going good. And yeah, I'm proud and happy to be going, representing my country.
Bit of a break and then see what happens next season.
Yeah, after all that, I should get a little bit of time off just to rewind, refresh, and go again for next season.
Brilliant. Well, we're all proud of you at this club. So have a great summer and maybe catch up with you in a few months.
Thank you very much. It means a lot.